Alright, well, welcome back everyone. I've set up the Highbanker again in the backyard, made a couple modifications. As you can see, I've removed the white screen that I was using to help keep organics out. I feel like it was blocking me from effectively removing the organics by hand. So I've taken it out for this run. I've also figured out that if you hang the pumps with the string right up here, that it keeps your pumps off the bottom of the ground a couple inches. So that'll help just by putting it right there, keeping your pumps up off the bottom. That's important, yet still keeping them underwater. I've also removed the Ys that I had here, just to see if that makes a difference or not. I don't, like I said before, I don't think they're necessary, so I'm taking them off for this go around. As you can see, I've got the panning tub for a catch basin for my header pile, which I can use a metal detector to check for nuggets later. And I've also added this kitty litter screen in a bucket. And the kitty litter screen is what I'm going to use to screen out the organics on this side. And this is exactly why I didn't want that white screen in here. I want to be able to pull it out and just maintain it throughout the day. And then I'll dump it in there. As you can see, I've got really good water retention. Just a few drops going into the header pile right now. Coming off the back, just got a little bit, got 0 leaks from these awesome seals. And all this is a uniseal in a 3-inch hole for a 2-inch pipe with a 2-inch fern co, 2-inch Y. And as you can see, my water level's running a little bit high over here, about 1 inch higher than last time, and which is running lower on this side, and it's because I've added 2 inches to the bottom of the Y. So the reason I added this 2 inches to the bottom was so that it would create a pickup for the water down closer to the lower portion of the tub, therefore keeping the organics that much more at bay. So I'll put that back on. I've got I got it leveled up really good. It's maxed out for height on all 4 corners, which creates a pretty level platform for the Highbanker. But I think there's still plenty of fall in that screen. So we're going to see how the riffle trays do as far as cleaning themselves out with that amount of fall, being completely maxed out on all 4 legs and only using adjustment for leveling. Before my last video, I got cut off. I was trying to show you in this catch bucket, I've got 1/2-inch diameter holes drilled all the way around it, just under the water line. And those are the only holes that are in the bucket. That's going to help me retain as much dirt and silt as possible coming off the riffles. And this time I'm using some clay begone. Got this from Keene's website. It said to use a tablespoon for every 10 gallons, so I put in 8 capfuls as I'm running about 40 gallons of water. I got my concentrates here. These are from our last GPAA outing in June, and I concentrated it down to 1/4 inch minus with a classifying screen. So going to put the first scoop in here, and you can see how it all plays out. You can see starts doing its thing. Heavies building up and then working themselves out. And the riffle trays starting to fill up with some of the heavies. If those get too full, and if they're not able to keep themselves clean, I will adjust the height on these lower legs to create more fall and create a faster pitch for the water to remove it. So I'm gonna go for a minute. I'm gonna run a few buckets and show you what I got. Here's those organics I was talking about. Just one scoopful and you got all that organic duff, because we were scooping off the side of the mountain next to some pine trees in a wash. And it is just, that will be your biggest combatant. That and the high clay content of the material. So, mining operation set up. Stay tuned for cleanup.